Hey, what is up, Brick Squad, and welcome back to another video. Today, we are going to be taking a look at everything I got from this past weekend, Star Wars Celebration 2019 in Chicago. Now, before we go ahead and get started, I do want to give a huge thank you to Rebel Lug and Danny specifically for reaching out and having me get down there for the LEGO build event that happened. Now, although I was eliminated in the first round, it was such an awesome, surreal experience, so I got to give a huge shout to them. The Rebel Lug website will be down below in the video description, but we got a decent amount of stuff here to talk about. So I guess we'll kind of go ahead and get started with the biggest one right here. This is actually going to be a pre-release TANF 4. Now, as you guys know, the TANF 4 is the official May the 4th promotion that LEGO is doing. This is the set that they are going to be, or I guess selling. It's already revealed officially, but at Star Wars Celebration, they were basically, I think they had maybe around 400 to actually sell throughout the weekend, so Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Now, I was fortunate enough to actually get on the queue. There was a line for these guys, believe it or not, so I was actually able to pick this guy up on Saturday, and then I shipped it out Sunday morning to my house. But here it is, set number 75244, the TANF 4, ages 12 and up, 968 pieces. This thing looks absolutely fantastic. I actually had the pleasure of holding it and like actually looking at it at the LEGO booth during the Celebration event, so I can tell you firsthand that it is a really, really nice model. So I'm very happy I was able to pick that up. However, what makes this one truly special is that Jens and Caesar, Jens I believe is like the director or like the overseer of all LEGO Star Wars sets, and then Caesar is the specific individual designer who was behind a lot of the TANF 4. Both of them were there. I got to actually talk and meet both of those guys. They are super, super awesome. If you guys ever have the opportunity to go ahead and talk with them or any LEGO designer, I definitely encourage it. Unfortunately, the Caesar signature is fading away a little bit, but we do have Jens right there, bright and clear, which is awesome. That was kind of the exclusivity of the actual event. Obviously, the set is not for retail from LEGO yet, so I'm one of maybe 400 people to actually have the set early officially, but then also we did get those two signatures from Jens and Caesar, so this is awesome. I am going to be unboxing it and building it. Make sure you guys stay tuned later tonight. Now, moving on, let's go ahead and go to the left. The very first thing that I'm super excited about, and I have to give a huge shout out to my friend Daniel. His link will be down below in the description, but he was able to pick up an Ahsoka pop figure. You guys know I'm a huge fan of pop figures, but it's actually signed by Ashley Eckstein, or Eckstein, hopefully I said that right. She is the voice of Ahsoka Tano from the Clone Wars, and you guys know I'm building an Axis and actually found a very big passion for Clone Wars, honestly, the TV show, at least not the prequels movie. But this is awesome to have something actually officially signed by an official Star Wars person, actor, actress, voice actress, however you want to put it. Again, Daniel, if you watch this, man, thank you for hooking it up. Obviously I did pay him to get it, but he was online already, and he kind of put it in our group chat that he was going to get some, so I was like, you know what, bro, let me get one of those. So this is really cool. In fact, I believe this is the only piece of merchandise that I got actually that was autographed by an official Star Wars actress. Unfortunately, or I guess not unfortunately, but you would have to pay otherwise to get autographs, which I just didn't feel like paying, so maybe one day I'll meet them on the off chance. But this is going to be really exciting. Again, Ashley Eckstein, the actual person who voiced Ahsoka Tano, who will be returning in the upcoming Season 7 trailer of Clone Wars. Moving to right here, we have the 20th anniversary Imperial dropship. Once again, the set is signed. What makes this set super special is it has two signatures, which you guys already see. This is Jens and Caesar, again, the same guys who signed the TANF 4. Again, the overseer director of LEGO Star Wars sets, and then Jens, who is the guy who did the TANF 4. He didn't do this set, I believe, but you know what, I was like, why not? But then we also got three other signatures. Two of them are going to be right here and right here. These are actually two of the representatives who basically helped us along the entire weekend, getting us ready for all the events and the tournaments, and just kind of being our personal liaison, if that kind of makes sense. They are the official LEGO people who were helping us out the most, so I was like, you know what, why not get their signatures? They are equally responsible for this amazing experience. And then on the bottom left here, we do have your boy, David Hall. I was like, you know what, bro, listen, we're friends, but you're kind of low-key famous, so I'll get your signature, make the set maybe worth it a little more. This is definitely going to be like a memento thing. I'm definitely not going to sell this. This is going to be something to remind me of my first ever Star Wars Celebration, something that I'm honestly looking forward to very much next time. Let's go ahead and head over to the right here. First things first, we have one of 8 of these exclusive R2-D2s. Now, these are not for sale. In fact, the Rebel Lug guys, Simon, Kevin, and Danny were participating in an event where they kind of helped general public build an R2-D2 without instructions, and fortunately that we were there for the tournament as Rebel Lug members, and we were actually able to keep the R2-D2 models that they used. So I believe this is one of like 7 or 8. Obviously, you can go ahead and rebuild this with any brick. What does also make it special is, once again, I got the signatures of Caesar, again, the guy from the TANF 4, and Jens, who is the overseer for all of like the LEGO Star Wars stuff. So I thought that was kind of cool. Again, not for sale. This is going to be something for me to personally remember the trip by. Thank you to LEGO, if anyone from LEGO is watching this, for letting us take home these guys. I think that's really cool. Definitely going to be a really awesome way of remembering this set. The thing here I guess we'll talk about very briefly is going to be the actual badge that we got as exhibitors. Like I said, LEGO did pay for our weekend long long tickets, which is just amazing. So we got it for free. We were able to get in the convention or like the hall center earlier than public, which is great, which is honestly felt really cool, I'm not gonna lie. But here's the exhibitor badge. It has young Lando, Childish Gambino Lando. It says exhibitor on the back and exhibitor on the front, stuff like that. So all really cool stuff. Definitely going to keep this lanyard. Last official sort of Lego set that we got here is going to be the Vader bust. Now, before we headed out on Sunday, the guy Paul, I believe his name was, who was running the Lego booth, like actually selling the stuff there, he basically let us get first dibs because we did participate, and unfortunately, there is no code to enter a lottery with. Basically, if you were not an exhibitor, you had to basically use a code that you were given to enter a lottery to even be given the chance to buy it. Fortunately, as exhibitors, we were not afforded that luxury, so the guy Paul, I believe his name was, he hooked it up basically. We did have to pay for him, but he gave us first dibs, so that means we each got one, each of the 8 Rebel League members. So you guys probably see the other one behind there. I was actually able to get another one from Target before I arrived, so this was actually a really great deal. I'm definitely going to keep this one sealed. Very nice set. You guys know the exclusivity of this Vader's bust. Again, 75227, 327 pieces. It is technically the Star Wars Celebration and then the Target exclusive, which I have mixed feelings about, but anyways, it's super great to actually have this set on hand. And then moving on into some of the non-Lego and like merchandise stuff. Here we just have the sort of insider's guide. It has all the information about the actual event itself, all the times, all the places, all the cool stuff going on. So kind of like a really cool pamphlet to keep from the experience. And then before we get on into these 2 magnificent posters, let's talk a little bit about these pins. Now, you guys do not know, I did attend the Jedi Fallen Order panel itself, so I was there. I was one of the first people in person to see the actual trailer, and holy crap, it looks amazing. And basically everyone who actually attended the panel was given a chance to actually get a pin. So the first pin that we actually got was going to be the sister. This is the second sister. This is the Inquisitor, who is going to be, I'm assuming, the bad guy in Jedi Fallen Order, but we got a pin of that. And then actually Simon graciously gave me this one too. This is the Purge Trooper, so huge shout out to Simon. Flickr link will actually be down below in the description if you want to go ahead and check him out. But we got 2 of these. I believe the whole collection is 3, but if you guys look closely, I have 3 right there. So I only had one more other one to get. It was actually like some droid that is a side, kind of like a sidekick side character for Cal, who is the main character. So that was really cool. But now getting on into these magnificent posters. Let's go ahead and firstly talk about this Jedi Fallen Order one. So you guys did not know, Jedi Fallen Order is a game coming out in November or October, I believe. Basically, it is a single-player game, purely single-player, no microtransactions, no multiplayer, and boy, am I excited. It takes place, you play as Cal, who is a Jedi after Order 66, I believe is like 3 or 4 years after the Order, and basically the Empire is in like full swing. You guys can actually see there is a torn down Venator, crash landed Venator, and this is really cool seeing the trailer where he's actually taking it apart and salvaging it. So this game absolutely looks fantastic. I cannot wait to play this. I've been looking for a single player game from Star Wars for a very long time, and I think this is definitely going to be the callback. So great poster. Again, this was exclusive to everybody who was at the panel, so only maybe like 1,000 or like 2,000 people were actually able to physically get this. I'm sure these are on eBay, but I like to take pride in knowing that I was the exclusive person. And then staying within the same sort of area, my favorite poster has definitely got to be this kick-ass Ahsoka Tano poster from the Clone Wars. You guys also may have known this or not. You will definitely see it in the vlogs coming this weekend, but I was fortunate enough to get in the Clone Wars panel. I actually met up with Ross, or MGF Customs, you know, the guy who does like the sick, insane minifigures. So we were able to experience that. I remember watching the video of him reacting to the Clone Wars coming back, and it was very cool to share that sort of passion with somebody else. So, but this is the exclusive poster that everyone who attended the panel was able to get. Again, exclusive to only the people who attended the panel. It did not come with this like sort of protective sheath. I had to buy like 2 of them for $10 total, which is not a bad deal. This is like the best still shot I've ever seen from Clone Wars. Obviously, it's produced to be, you know, sold or I guess distributed as a poster, but damn, does this thing look good. So I'm very excited for this. As you guys know, on the back, I'm pretty sure there's nothing on there, which is fine. We do have to find a frame for the Jedi Fallen Order poster. But guys, that's going to kind of wrap up this video. Hope you all enjoyed this Star Wars Celebration 2019 haul. Very awesome stuff. Again, we got the pins, the Ahsoka signed stuff, we got the Lego booth signed stuff, the designers signed a whole bunch of things. We got the Vader's bust, we got the pass, and again, we got the 2 awesome posters right here. Guys, let me know down below what your favorite part of this haul is. Once again, I will be live later today at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, streaming that boy right there. It's gonna be a fun time. Make sure you guys stay tuned, and I'll see y'all later. Take it easy, fam. Peace.